In Wolverhampton, the sun is shining, and Lou and Dave, the council's proudest litter pickers, are starting yet another regular shift with a bit of a constitutional down Bright Street. Today they're accompanied by a new recruit, Simon, and for Lou, the agreeable conditions herald a good start to the proceedings.
What could be nicer? Look at the lovely sunshine and me walking down here, picking a bit of litter up. Once it's done, I'll feel as if I've done a good job. It's what they pay me for, and I'm proud of what I do. I don't care if people look down on me. This is my job, and I'm proud of it. I like doing it. No trouble at all.
So Lou's even more determined to make sure that even the smallest things won't wreck his day.
That's probably a child's rattle. I'll just put it in here just in case the child lives there. I don't want a rattle in my bag making a noise, keeping me awake. Put it with these bricks, all right. There's loads of bricks there. That'll do lovely. Probably be through the shop window later on. Oh, here there, kid, all right, mate?
After some 20 years behind a desk, the new recruit, Simon, finds clearing the streets is making him view the world in a very different light.
I can't believe that people just discard everything. You know, they throw fag packets out the windows, bottles of pop. It is a mess. I dread to think what it'd be like if it was left for a week or so, because there's just so much rubbish.
Simon's determination to stay in work after losing his job as an architect and being prepared to pick up litter has clearly impressed Lou.
Simon's very good, actually. We've had him now 3 weeks and we're training him up. He's been used to sitting on his backside in an office and now we're out here. I think he'll make a good picker. He didn't want to be sitting at home. It just goes to prove people with education, they'll take anything on now. He's tried to bring a young family up and it's hard, it's tough out here now, but he's getting there, and fair play to the lad, he's having a go.
After only 45 minutes, Bright Street is looking spotless. Lou and the boys can now call it quits and move on to their next job. In Wolverhampton, litter picker Lou is also having his day interrupted by the legacy left behind by drug addicts. He and the team have been called off their regular job roster to clear a drugs den in a local park.
We've had a call at the office to say that somebody's been camping out in this particular area. I know it to be a known drug den at one time, so we're just going to have a quick nosy round. We'll try and clear this out, but we must be on our guard for needles.
Before they can get to grips with the rubbish, the boys need to make a meticulous search of the area for needles. They put them into what's called a sharps box.
Now look at that needle there. I've just picked that up out the bushes. It's got, what, a needle on over 1 inch long, the needle is. Fancy that just stick it into your children's body part, should I say. You'd be frightened for weeks while the tests were going on.
With the area now free from needles, they can start clearing the tree branches, revealing what seems to be the drug user's alfresco living room.
There's a settee there, we'll see if there's anybody asleep underneath it, OK? Yeah, it's a nice bit of carpet. Do you want it for your flat or what? Well, do you know David's that tight he wakes up in the night to see how much sleep he's lost?
These sights may be commonplace for Lou, but they constantly underline his despair of modern society.
When I was young, you could go anywhere and what have you. Where I lived, you never even locked your doors at night. But now it's a sign of the times. They're doing crime, they're robbing people's houses. Look at that, just like a cosh. Now say, you was walking down this road at night, people walking down, got no money, and pick up something like that and say, hey, give me your money. What would you do? You'd give your money to them, wouldn't you? I would. I wouldn't like that round my head. What are they doing these days?
Simon, fresh from his 20 years as an architect, seems to be settling in well to his new occupation.
Look, he's enjoying it. Hey, the other day I caught him using 2 hands.
Simon seems to have become a regular part of the team, but Lou is fully aware that this job may only be a stopgap, and he's anxious to help.
Anybody who's looking round wants a nice young lad here, do a few drawings, he's available.
Simon, though, seems pretty happy to stick around.
The office I used to work in, if you're new, you'd be lucky if anybody spoke to you. For about 3 months, it's very different. I'm enjoying it. We have a good crack, so that's the main thing.
With their work practically over, all they have to do is to get the old sofa on the van.
If I wanted a job moving sofas, I'd have gone and worked at DFS. But as it is, I work for Wolverhampton City Council, the best council in the land. Come on, Simon, on the van.